When you have a chronic illness, you have two choices, okay? Number one choice is find a supplement or a medication to mask your symptoms, okay? The number two choice is figure out what you're doing that's contributing to your symptoms, okay? And this is a much more effective way to go ahead and heal, because you could always rely on the supplements or the medication to mask your symptoms, but guess what? If you keep doing the same things that are causing you symptoms, you're going to be in a never-ending situation called chronic illness, called autoimmune disease, whatever it is. So what are the main things that are affecting the way you're feeling, okay? Number one, what we're consuming. If we are consuming foods that have complex proteins in them, we are at high risk to have symptoms. What do I mean by complex proteins? I mean foods like dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds. Gluten is a complex protein that's in wheat. These things are likely to cause exaggerated immune reactions. Also, processed foods, too much meat, not enough fiber. These things all can create issues in your gut with your immune system and lead to chronic symptoms, okay? So the number two thing that you have to think about when you have a chronic illness that people are typically discounting is going to be what you're inhaling inside your home, okay? This could be mold spores. This could be mycotoxins. This could be fungal fragments. This could be bacteria that's aggravating your immune system, that's making you more and more sensitive to everything else, making your mast cells overreactive, dysregulating your regulatory T cells, causing all kinds of problems inside your body. And the last thing is you really have to look at, okay, what you're thinking, what you're doing, okay? Are you thinking that you're never going to go over this illness? Are you thinking that you need this medication or this supplement, or you're broken, that without it you're going to be sick, all right? Do you believe that this illness is going to be something that you're going to have to, that can possibly get worse and worse and worse, and you could deal with this the rest of your life and eventually just be unable to function? Do you believe that you might not be able to work? Do you believe you won't have enough money? All these things are threatening thoughts, okay? When you have threatening thoughts, they put your immune system on hyper alert status, okay? Where they start to react to this, react to that, and cause inflammation when they shouldn't. So a lot of your healing is going to depend upon your perception of what's happening in the current moment. If you're perceiving things are working out for you, if you're believing that you are healing and you're just closer than ever, and day by day you're getting closer, you're going to keep taking more and more pressure off yourself, more and more pressure off your immune system, and your body will be able to heal. Without safety, you can't heal. Without safety, no medication or supplement can maintain effectiveness. If you're eating foods that trigger you, you can't take supplements or medication to mask that if you keep eating the same thing over and over and over and over again, like gluten that's triggering you. You can't take some medication, it's going to mask that, okay? If you keep inhaling mold, mycotoxins, fungal fragments, bacteria, you can't mask that medication. You could take antihistamines, you can try, but it's going to wear off at some point. If you keep believing things that are threatening in your own mind, if you don't even believe you're going to be able to get better, if you're stuck in this illusion that this diagnosis is true and that you're going to be stuck in this forever and that the prognosis is accurate and things, then you're never going to get better, never going to get better. And you're always going to depend on supplements or medication as your solution. You could try the next supplement, try the next medication. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on supplements, hundreds of thousands, all right? I was in this game for 22 years. I got sick when I was 20, started to get better when I was 27. I was 7 years with no progress. Eventually, within 13, 14 years, I eventually finally got better, learned everything I did wrong. And then eventually, right then, guess what? My daughter got sick for 5 or 6 years. I got custody of her, and then I had to help heal her. Through this 22 years of experience, I realized that supplements and medication are last resort. They are not the first option. The first option is changing what you can do and how can they impact, and the things that can impact your symptoms. So thanks for watching. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos teaching you how to heal yourself. Happy healing.